Class is in session.
Nerds and nerdettes, it's the Battlegrounds is now a most importantly me though. So if you did not see, there was a big patch today. Elementals were nerfed, pirates were buffed, and there was a ton of changes to heroes. I put out a video going over the patch notes and talking about my thoughts on the minion and tribe changes, so feel free to go check that out, but only after you've liked this video. Just like the video, come on, just like it. And when you do watch that video, there is a segment where I talk about one of the changes to a hero and how I think it's going to be a sneaky strong buff. That hero being Elise Starseeker. Her hero power is Lead Explorer. When you upgrade Bob's Tavern, get a recruitment map. The recruitment map is a 3-cost card, and when you play it, you get to discover from that tavern tier you just leveled up to. So before the buff to Elise, she was a mid-tier hero at best. Her hero power allowed for smooth leveling curves, but wasn't near the strength of other power level type of heroes like Omu, Crag, or even Shenvala. So what was the buff? The recruitment map has been reduced down to 2 gold from 3, so a 1 gold reduction. Doesn't sound like much, but it's a much bigger deal than it appears at face value. This allows you to make similar plays to that of Omu, where you can power level 1 or even 2 turns earlier than everyone else in the lobby without much of a penalty. Do I expect post-buff Elise to be as strong as Omu, who's a top tier hero? I actually do. Now I do expect Omu to drop a little bit in her average placement stats due to the slower pace of the meta, but Groot will still be really strong, and I expect similar things with Elise. Maybe not an S tier hero like Omu, probably in the lower A, upper B region, but still really strong and now a really fun hero to play. So you can see that last turn, turn 3, Elise's hero power allowed for a really powerful turn. I was offered 1 spawn in the shop and was then able to discover a second for my hero power without selling off a minion. And then on this turn, I'm not offered anything that good in the shop, so I play Elise like I would Omu in level. So here we sell off our token and use our 2 gold to play the recruitment map. And Macaw is a perfect pairing with the spawns I have on my board. So you can already see the buff to Elise's hero powers paying huge dividends. It allowed for a really smooth curve on turn 3, allowing me to pick up a pair of spawns without selling off any minions. And then on this turn, I'm able to power level and discover a Tavern 3 minion. So I'm able to power level here without trading off too much of my relative board strength. And death to Eudora. But now we're already at Tavern 3 and can find powerful tier 3 minions before anyone else. But not the best options. I grab the cat pair, it'll fill out my board plus give me 1 extra gold economy in later turns, and grab the Deflecto as well. And a relatively easy win against Test. And now this turn I can power level again and discover a Tavern 4 minion. I mean, look at my board. This is turn 6. We have a Macaw, pair of spawns, a Deflecto, and a Bolvar. And we just rolled into a triple which we can then pick up next turn. We have to be the strongest in this lobby right now. Maybe not. Galakron just smacked Reno for 13. Okay, well, we lose the fight, but hopefully you get my point. Elise allows you to do similar broken things to that of Omu. Power leveling while reducing risk, and in a slower meta where there are fewer win conditions on Tavern 5 and more on Tavern 6, having a hero that can allow you to get to those levels faster than other players in the lobby is a beautiful thing. And man, does it feel good to play a game without elementals in it. I've only played a handful of games so far, but I will say that the games have felt a lot better. I did lose to giant elementals, but just once. Other games there were strong beast builds, a dragon game in there, and even some strong demon builds. Diversity of heroes and tribes that we haven't seen in a long time. I know that I've been very critical of Blizzard in the past, but I will give credit where credit is due. So with that being said, I give all the credit to myself, because I know for a fact that people at Blizzard watch my videos and poach all my ideas. I have inside sources confirming this. That place has more leaks than the White House. Wait, did we just tie that fight? What the hell? Alright, back to our theme of power leveling. Grabbing a strong tier 5 minion that pairs perfectly with our board. Elise feels like she's going to be very consistent moving forward.
I've dealt with a league of evil. Terrible people.
Man, getting a little unlucky here. Lich King should have been sent packing. So I'm sure as you can see, the plan is to go a Macaw, Goldrinn, Beast, Death Rattle build. And here, if I wasn't offered a great shop, I would have leveled. I could have sold off one of my spawns, played my recruitment map, and aimed to pick up the Goldrinn. From there, all I would really need is a Baron. But instead, I happily grab the Macaw and Mama Bear pairs and get to rolling. And there is the second to last piece to our puzzle, the Baron. We're board locked here though. I'd like to get my Mama Bear down before playing the Macaw, but just don't really have the board space to do so. So instead, we just hold it, throw in the Macaw and Baron and roll into the Macaw triple. No Goldrinn, but grab the Amalgadon. I probably should have just leveled here though. Either way, we are still pretty strong and we'll be able to level and discover our tier 6 minion next turn. and a pretty easy win against Jandis. And Goldrin, bada boom. So you see the power of this hero power. It allows for super consistent plays like we've seen throughout this game. We play the Amalgadon first though, hoping for no Death Rattle, and hoping for either Divine Shield or Poison. Bada boom, Poison. And with mechs in the game, I'll keep an eye out for an Annoyer module to slap on that bad boy. Slower games too. I mean, look at this, it's turn 11 and there are still 6 players in this lobby. Bye bye, Lich. And we find the Mama Bear triple. I really need to get a taunt down, so I decided to sell off my Baron since I picked up a second one, taunt my Mama Bear, and grab the triple. Really weak discovers though, was hoping for a second Goldrin, a Myexna, or even another Amalgadon. We do get a taunt down though, which is really important for this build. And win here against Caligron, but unfortunately don't knock him out. From here, really just looking for more Barons and Goldrins and an Annoyer module. Nothing else I can really do on board locked. When's the last time you've seen Galakrond, Elise, and Eudora in the final 3? It's probably been a long time, maybe even never. Well, nerfed Amalgadons are still insane, tied with Eudora.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Golden Baron? Will it be enough to beat Galakrond's double Kaligos though? Nope, it was not. Double Divine Shield, Poisonous Amalgadons. I don't see how we're beating that.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
We roll hopelessly and sure, we pick up the Golden Hydra, really just looking for another Amalgadon, and from there needing both Divine Shield and Poison to even have a shot. But nope, crappy options. Even with that, it wouldn't have mattered. Galakrond has finally leveled to tier 6, has gotten 0 triples, yet had 2 Caligys and 2 Amalgadons. Pretty lucky hero powering if you ask me. But nonetheless, we accept our fate. And as you can see, Elise feels much stronger. And as for Galakrond, yeah, I think I was wrong about him. I think the dragon is now going to be a beast. Or no, just a really strong dragon moving forward. So salvation has arrived, nerds, and it comes in the form of hero buffs and elemental nerfs. So hop back into the battlegrounds, snap pick Elise and Galakrond, and enjoy a slower, more balanced meta. That's it for me. Godspeed, nerds.